I'm Robin. I'm a certified financial planner, certified private wealth advisor, wealth manager by trade, and your rich auntie. Today, I'm going to talk about inherited IRA accounts, why I don't like them, and what should be done with them instead. So, picture it. You're a 90-year-old millionaire, you have a 401k that you have barely touched, and you have a granddaughter who is 25 and you want to leave her that money. Okay. So if you pass away, and if you're 90, you're probably going to pass away in the next decade or so, your niece receives $1 million IRA account. According to IRS rules, that niece then has 10 years to take the money out of the IRA and pay taxes on it in order to be compliant with IRS rules. That rule is relatively recent and came into effect in the past several years. It used to be that you didn't have a 10-year time limit to take the money out, but now the beneficiary has a 10-year time limit to take it out. So if the niece takes that $1 million IRA and decides to take 1/10 every year, they're going to end up taking $100,000 in additional income over a 10-year period of time. Well, most people are like, well, what's the problem with that? It's extra income. It's great. It's fantastic. Well, maybe. It depends on when that extra income hits. For example, let's say you live to a ripe old age of 100. Your niece is 35 when she inherits that IRA account, and she's in a particularly high earning profession. Let's say she earns $350,000 a year as a lawyer. Well, that $100,000 that's coming from your IRA is exciting, but half of it's going to end up in the hands of the government because she's at one of the highest tax brackets. She earns a lot of money. The money that is taken out of the IRA during that 10-year period of time is taxed at the state and federal level. She may end up with 50%, maybe even 40% of the original value of that IRA account. Now, these are traditional retirement accounts. That's traditional IRA, traditional 401k, 403bs, 457s, etc. Roth is a completely different kettle of fish. We're not talking about Roth right now. I love Roth for other reasons. We're just going to talk about traditional accounts. So when my clients who are retired have massive sums of money or even small sums of money in their IRA or 401k or retirement account, we usually have a conversation and I sit them down and I tell them, listen, you have 1.5 million sitting in an IRA account. Congratulations, you've done a wonderful job of saving and investing. I want you to use every bit of this money in your lifetime, and I don't want you to leave anything to your kids. And they usually chuckle and they usually laugh. And then we have a conversation and I explain why. That in leaving this money to their kids or their niece or their nephew or someone who is considerably younger than they are, the government is going to end up with 50% or more of their assets. Since they're at a lower tax bracket right now because they're not working and they're living off of their investments and their other resources, it would be a more tax efficient solution if they use the traditional IRA or traditional 401k in their lifetime rather than leaving it to the next generation. Now, just a word about Roth. I love Roth accounts. Roth accounts rock. The benefits of a Roth is that if you die, let's say that same $1 million was in a Roth IRA account that you left to your niece, there's no 10-year period of time that you have to take that money out. And when your niece finally decides to take that money out, it's all tax-free. What a gift to the next generation. There have been some situations for clients that when one partner dies, like let's say the husband dies, and if the husband had a life insurance policy and the wife has inherited the husband's 401k, traditional 401k, she's like, I will never use this traditional 401k money in my lifetime. I want to leave it to the kids. Then I say, okay, let's take the life insurance policy from the husband, Rothize this, pay the taxes on the money and make it a Roth account. And then you can leave that Roth account to the children because that is a really nice inheritance there. So sometimes there's things that financial advisors and wealth managers can feng shui around to make it more attractive. But if it's a traditional IRA, traditional 401k, traditional 403b, or 557 plan, you would do much better spending that in your lifetime than trying to leave that to the next generation. If you found this information useful, please like, please share, and please subscribe.